Let's talk about airport English conversation, in-flight interactions today.
Sounds great. What should we start with?
How about the check-in process?
Good idea. What do you usually say at the counter?
I usually start with, "Hi, I have a reservation."
That's perfect. Then they might ask for your ID, right?
Yes, I usually say, "Here's my passport."
And what if they ask about your luggage?
I would say I have one suitcase to check.
Do you ever have to pay for extra luggage?
Sometimes I just say, "I need to pay for an extra bag."
That can be stressful. What about security checks?
I usually say, "Where should I place my bag?"
And they often tell you to remove your shoes, right?
Exactly. I say, "Okay, I'll take them off."
Do you ever get nervous during security?
A little, but I just stay calm and follow instructions.
That's a good approach. What about boarding?
I usually listen for my boarding group number.
Do you say anything to the gate agent?
I just show my boarding pass and say, "Here you go."
And then you walk down the jet bridge.
Yes, I often think, "I can't wait to be on the plane."
What do you say when you find your seat?
I usually say, "This is my seat, 12A."
Do you greet the flight attendants?
Yes, I say, "Hi, how are you today?"
That's friendly. What do they usually respond?
They often say, "I'm good, thank you."
What about stowing your luggage?
I say, "Can I put my bag up here?"
And what if it's too heavy?
I might say, "Could you help me with this?"
Good idea. What do you do after sitting down?
I usually buckle my seatbelt and relax.
Do you check the safety card?
Yes, I always take a look at it.
What do you say if you need something during the flight?
I would say, "Excuse me, could I have some water?"
And how do you ask for food?
I usually say, "What's on the menu today?"
Do you have a favorite in-flight meal?
I love the pasta they serve sometimes.
That sounds delicious. What if you don't like the food?
I might say, "Is there a vegetarian option?"
That's a good question to ask.
What about snacks?
I usually say, "Can I get some peanuts, please?"
Do you ask for drinks too?
Yes, I say, "Could I have a soda?"
What do you do if the flight is turbulent?
I just stay calm and hold on to my seat.
That's smart. Do you talk to your seatmate?
Sometimes I say, "Hi, where are you headed?"
That's a nice icebreaker.
What if they seem uninterested?
I would just smile and look out the window.
Do you ever use the in-flight entertainment?
Yes, I usually say, "What movies do you have?"
And how do you ask for headphones?
I say, "Could I get a pair of headphones?"
Do you ever read a book on the plane?
Yes, I often say, "I'm just going to read now."
That's a great way to pass the time.
What do you do when the plane lands?
I usually say, "Thank you for the flight."
And do you wait for everyone to get up?
Yes, I say, "I'll wait my turn."
What do you do if you have a connecting flight?
I check the screen and say, "Where's my next gate?"
And how do you ask for directions?
I usually say, "Excuse me, where is gate B12?
That's clear. What if you're running late?
I might say, "How fast can I get there?"
Good thinking. What do you do after landing?
I grab my bag and say, "Let's go."
Do you check your phone for messages?
Yes. I say, "I hope I didn't miss anything."
What if you have to go through customs?
I usually say, "I'm here for vacation."
And how do you answer questions?
I keep it simple. I'm staying for a week.
Do you ever get nervous at customs?
Sometimes, but I just stay calm and polite.
What do you say if they ask about your items?
I say, "I only have personal belongings."
That's a good response. What if they ask about money?
I would say, "I have enough for my trip."
Do you ever get asked about food?
Yes, I say, "I have some snacks, nothing fresh."
What do you do after clearing customs?
I look for my ride and say, "I'm here."
Do you ever take a taxi from the airport?
Yes, I usually say, "Take me to downtown, please."
How do you start a conversation with the driver?
I say, "Hi, how's your day going?"
That's friendly. What if there's traffic?
I might say, "I hope we get there soon."
What do you do when you arrive at your hotel?
I say, "I have a reservation under Bob."
And how do you ask for your room key?
I say, "Could I please have my key?"
What do you do if there's an issue with your room?
I would say, "There's a problem with my room."
That's a good way to address it.
What if you need extra towels?
I usually say, "Could I get some extra towels?"
Do you ever ask for recommendations?
Yes, I say, "What's a good restaurant nearby?"
That's helpful. What do you do after checking in?
I usually say, "I'm going to explore the area."
Sounds like a plan. What's next on your list?
I want to try local food and visit attractions.
That's exciting. Do you have a favorite dish?
I love trying street food wherever I go.
That's adventurous. What do you say when ordering?
I say, "I'd like to try this, please."
And how do you ask for the bill?
I usually say, "Could I have the check, please?"
That's a great way to wrap up a meal.
I think we covered a lot today.
Yes, we did. This was fun.
I feel more prepared for my next flight.
Me too. Let's do this again sometime.
Definitely. Safe travels, Bob.
You too, Alice.